Good morning, class. So you guys had some homework. The homework was on the Bodmas booklet, as well as skill 9. No, sorry, skill 10, and that is on page 16. Okay. So the order of operation follows the Bodmas. Okay. So here in sum 1, in the first sum, we only got multiplication and addition. So we're going to do multiplication first. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 65 is going to give you 95. You all agree with that? Okay, the next one. Here we have division and addition. Again, according to Bodmas, division first and then addition. So we're going to divide first. 58 divided by 2? 29. Plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We can just put that there. So 29 plus 2 is 31. Plus 3 is 44. Plus 4 is 48. Is that correct? Did I make a mistake? Who got 48? What did the rest of you get? 38. 29, 31, 38 is good. Okay, good. So you're just putting up your hand or what? You got 38 or 48? You didn't do the sum. But you put up your hand. But you got the question to answer. Okay, ask. Yes.
So which of them is this? On what?
Skill 10, page 16, order of operation.
I think I did the wrong.
Okay. Okay, the next one. Going into Bodmas, brackets first, not so? So it's 2 times. What's 6 plus 5? Plus 2, 9? 20 minus 6 plus 1. Again, multiplication first. The dot stand for? Multiply. Okay, to put the dots to multiply. 2 multiplied by 20 is? Minus 6 plus 1. What's 40 minus 6? 34 plus 1 is? 35. Any problems there? No? Number 7. Again, brackets first. So it's going to be 8 times. What's 4 plus 5? Plus 6? 15 plus 9? 24. Minus 2, minus 3, minus 1. What is 8? Yes, Michael?
So what is number 5's answer?
What's your answer to number 5?
33.
30? 33. You see 40 minus 6. What's 40 minus 6? 34. Plus 1? Is there a minus 1 there? No. You see some people, what they do, they work this out and then they get negative 7 there. You can't do that. No? Alright. Let's do it as you find in the number. People number 8? Number 7, sorry? 8 times 24. 24 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 16, 19. 192. Is that correct? Minus 2, minus 3, minus 1. What's 192 minus 2? 190. 190 minus 3? 187. 186. Okay, any confusion here? No? The last one, number 9. Yeah? The brackets first. You multiply there. The 8 times 3 is 24 plus 2 5 plus 6 is? Minus 2 is? 7 minus 6. I could have left that as 8 times 3 if you want. And then multiply it in the next step. It's also fine, okay? So what needs to be done first now? What needs to be done first? Multiplication. So it's going to be 24 plus 2 times 17? 14 minus 6. 24 plus 14? 38. Not so? 38 minus 6? I'll give you 30. We got all the sums right? Nobody. So what was the one sum that you guys got wrong? This one? Maybe I made a mistake. 5 plus 6? Minus 2. It's 9, not 7. Okay, you guys are giving me the wrong answer. Who said 7? Who got 7? Okay, it's probably my mistake. Yes? Say? Ask. What's your answer to number 7? 186 is correct for number 7. 2 times 9 is 18. So 24 plus 18 minus 6. So that's going to give you 2. It's going to give you 42 minus 6 is 36. Is 36 correct? Huh? You don't know. Who got 36? Then it's correct. Okay, who got a different answer then? What did you get?
I got 228 because I said 26.
Okay, just hang on. Let her talk. So I can see where we're going wrong, where is she going wrong. Is it okay? Yes.
I'm not really sure how I got 26.
Okay, so you read your line. You got 8 times 3 plus 2 into 5 plus 6 minus 2 minus 6. Alright. Well, read your next line, what you have there.
I put down there.
Yes?
6 times 9.
6 times 9.
No, 26 times 9.
How do you get 26?
8 times 3 plus.
That's 24. You see, you're messing up the Bodmas here. According here, we got multiplication, we got subtraction, we got addition, and we got brackets. So what must be done first? The bracket. That's how I get the 9 there. Can you see that? So we're going to go with the brackets first. Then it's going to be 8 times 3 plus 2 times 9. This is going to give you 9 minus 6. Now the brackets is gone. Now what do we do? Multiplication. So that's going to give us 24 plus 18 minus 6. Yeah. Now we get 18 plus 24 is 42 minus 6 is 36. Does it make sense? Okay, anybody else got a different answer?
I was the same on the same words. I did exactly what she did.
But you understand where you're going wrong? Okay, don't make the same mistake again, okay? For homework, I would like you guys to do skills 10, the even numbers. Skills 10, the even numbers on page 16. Okay. Part of the homework, the whole number extension, I'm going to select a few sums for you to do. Yes, Michael?
So,
Yes?
I'm new to the school. Okay.
You're new. You're going today. Welcome. Which school are you from?
The girl primary school.
Nice.
So,
You need a paper like this?
Yes. Thank you.
I'll give you a copy now, okay? So out of the whole number extension, I was going to select a few, okay? I want you guys to do out of number 1, A, B, D, F, and H. Okay, somebody needs to put this in the group for us, okay? In the maths group. So out of number 1, what is in the letters? A, B. Okay, you all okay with that? Then in number 2, I want you guys to do FHs. Sorry? Repeated is 1A, B, then D, F, and H. In number 2, B, and number 3. Number 3 has 3 sums. I want you guys to look at that as well. Okay. Yes? You don't have page 17. Okay. I'll give you now a copy and I'll give you page 7. Okay? Alright. Now, I know I gave you some Bodmas homework as well, not so? But your next heading now is number theory. We're going to do some number theory, okay? So on page 20, yes? See now 20. Okay, now I've sent you to the group. I've sent you an electronic copy of this, not so? Check if that page is on the in the electronic copy. Go on your phone, yes? Open the document I sent to the group. They must add you to the group, no? Check if that book. Yes, Michael. Later, break time. Is it okay? Because I would like to get started. Is that page 19 in that document I sent you? Sorry? Is it there? Right. So you're going to do it from that book, from that page. Okay? Is that okay? Okay. Yeah. So now we're looking at number theory. This is chapter 2. I'm just going to run through this quickly. Do I have common factors? Okay, so you guys can follow on page 20. So number theory. Part of your homework, you can go and you can read through it again. Okay. So number theory definition: a prime number. Have you guys dealt with prime numbers last year? Yes. What's a prime number? It only has 2 factors. One in itself. Okay. Is number 1 prime? No. Number 2? Number 5? Yes. Number 7? Yes. Number 9? No. Why not? 3 can also go into 9. So it's 1, 9 and 3. So if it has more than 2 factors, it's going to be considered as composite. So you get a number is either prime, a natural number. It's either prime or composite. Okay. A composite number has more than 2 factors. Factors are the whole numbers which divide exactly into the numbers. Now all of this here, common factors, multiples, squared numbers, cube numbers, all of this you've done last year. Not so? Have you dealt with square roots as well? Yes. Number patterns? Yes. So all of these, what's the name, you have dealt with before. Okay, so if you want to refresh your memory, you can read again through page 20. Okay. Skill objectives in this chapter, we're going to look at factors, prime numbers, composite numbers, prime factors, multiples, squared numbers, square roots, number patterns, as well as substitution. Okay. So we're going to start with a diagnostic test number theory. And it's on page 21. So we're going to do skills 1 quickly. Which page we say this was on? Page 21. Okay. Okay. Try the following questions to find the skill area that you need more practicing. So we're going to go through these skills again, and then we're going to see what the issues are. Okay? So, see what you can do here quickly and sort out the booklets. Yes?
Should you do it in skill 1 or just...
We can just do the odd numbers. Okay? The Kelvin needs a booklet. And the other one, here we go. Do that one. Alright, skill 1. List the factors of 15. What are the factors of 15? 1, 3, 5, 15. You all understand why, no? 1 times 15 is 15, 3 times 5 is also 15. So I've accounted for all my factors. Like say for argument's sake, we had factors of 15, and you only wrote 1, 3 and 15. Then you would have said 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 times some number is 15, and the other factor we are losing is 5. That's the one we forgot. Can you see that, people? So at the end we just test and we see we got all the factors there. Let's look at number 3. What's the factors of 45? 1, 3, 5, 9? Huh? 3. 15. And 45. So 1 times 45 is 45. 3 times 15 is 45. 5 times 9 is 45. You all understand? Anybody that's confused? No. The common factors. So what's the factors of 18 and what's the factors of 12? And then you look at the common factors of 18 and 12. So Do that for me quickly. You guys finished? Don't you guys know what factors are? You do this last year? Hmm? Yeah. Just let me know what you haven't done last year and I can just explain it. Okay? But this is basically revision for what was done.
Sir,
Yes?
should it be lowest common factor, highest common factor, or the common factor?
What does it say then? Common
It says
factor.
common factor.
So it's all the factors that are common. If it has said the highest common factor, then you only take out the one that is the highest. Alright, so what's the factors of 18? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. Yes, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So what is common? 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3 and 6. Even that said, what was the highest common factor? You know what I've said? 6. Okay. Alright. Number 6. Just find the highest common factor of HCF of 4, 8 and 24. The factors are 4. 1, 2, 4. 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. So what is the highest common factor? As you can see here, 4 is the highest. 2 is also common, and 1 is also common. But the highest common factor is. Do you all understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Try number 7. Number 7, sorry. The factors of 9. 1, 3, 9. Factors of 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. No. Not 8, no? 9. 9 times 4. Yes. Then 12, 18, and 36. So we can test 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 9 times 4, and 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, are you all okay with that? So, what's the factors of 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. So what is the highest common factor? Huh? 3. As you can see, 3 is in there. It's the biggest number that can be divided. People, you guys understand? Right. For homework, I would like you guys to do skill 1. Skill 1 on page 26. Just the odd numbers. Now we're going to look at skill 2 on page 21. Yes? Is that one also not there? Okay, when I put it in for printing, it was all there. Okay? So they probably messed it up in the printing room. Okay? But it's fine. You guys have the electronic copies. Not so? So let's look at skill 2 on page 21. Skill 2 on page 21. Now we're going to do it now, Michael. So what we do is we do the diagnostic test in class, and then you do a few of those sums for homework, basically. Just to revise what we have done in class, okay? Is that okay? Am I giving you too much work? No. Why? Because you would like to do well at maths. Not so? Who would like to do well at maths? So only the one here in front that want to do well at maths. Oh, your hand is up. And this girlfriend here? You don't want to do well at maths? Who would like to do well at maths? But who is willing to work at the subject? Okay. You can't just get a good mark for maths without working. Probably in primary school you could have done it. No? Everybody must get 7s in primary school. Not all of you. Most of you. No? But I know in primary school you also, they give you a test to write, and you fail, and then what do? Then you rewrite the same test. Not so?
No, we just failed.
You just failed. Yeah, now at other schools, as you can see there, they said, what do? Rewrite. And rewrite and till you pass. Oh, you only get twice to rewrite? Once. So you fail once and then you get another chance to write this. Listen. Okay, shh. Don't mention the schools now. That's not going to happen here. Okay? You fail. So keep on doing your homework. Okay? Don't forget, there's support. There's teacher support in the afternoon, aren't they? Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. From 3 o'clock till 4 o'clock. On those 3 days you can stay and you can do maths with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Wababa, Mr. G. Okay? You can go to them and then they will help you. Okay? So there's no reason to do bad at maths. Okay? You like maths, Michael? Nice. I also like maths. Something wrong with us. Okay. People skills 2 on page 21. Skill 2, page 21. It says select the prime numbers from the set. So remember, what is a prime number? Prime number only has two factors, namely 1 and its sum. So is 7 a prime number? 8? No. 9? No. 10, 11? Yes. 12? So 13? Yes. 15? 19? Yes. It only has two factors, 1 and 19. All the even numbers, the only even prime number is 2. Now don't consider the even numbers. 21? No, it's 3 and 7. 23? Yes. 25? 29? Yes. Number 31? Yes. 35? No, it's 3, 7 and 5. No? 37? Yes. 39? No. Why? What are the factors of 39? Other than 1 and 39? 3 and 13. 43? Yes. 45? 47? Yes. 49? Is it 49 a prime number? What are the factors of 49? 1, 7, 49. Not oh, it's a 7. No? 7 times 7 is 49. Another word for 49 is what? It's a square number. Perfect square number. Okay? You guys understand? Who's confused about prime numbers? You didn't do prime numbers, Michael. Okay? So a prime number is a number that can only be divided by 1. Okay. Now the reason why I didn't take 8, because what are the factors of 8, Michael? 1, yes. 2, 4, and 8. So is that a prime number? No. You understand? What is the factors of 13? 1, 3. 3 goes into 13 how many times? 13. 1 and 13. That is why this is prime. You understand now? Okay. For homework, I want you guys to do skills 2. And skills 2 is on page. Skills 2 is on page. No, we just did page 21 now. Page 29, 28. Page 28. Okay. Is anybody confused what to do for homework? Okay, we need to appoint somebody who's going to put all the homework in the group. Okay, we're going to give it to Ursula first, no? It's very important to give the right homework. Because if I'm going to check the homework, you see, I don't check every day homework, okay? The day I check, I don't want nobody to say that we were given the wrong homework. Okay? So we're going to place that on you and then you will do it. Okay? Yes?
So, must you only do skills 2?
No. Skills 1, skills 2. And from the order of operation. Skills 10. So, like I go through the lesson, I'll give you a little homework of this, a little homework of that. So that everything that we have done, we will then do. Yes, Michael?
So, for skills 2,
As homework.
skill 2, page 28, odd numbers.
Yeah, it's only odd numbers. Unless I tell you it's even numbers, or you have done the odd numbers and you had problems, then we do the even numbers. Okay? Are you all okay with that? Yeah, you let me talk a lot, no? I'm glad you guys are here, no? I'm happy you're here. Yes? You're also happy to be here. What did you say? What's wrong? Nothing. Okay. Then I gave you some homework from this booklet. Yes, Michael, your hand is up. Well, thank you. Mine is also broken. Work. So now since your phone is broken, you have to write down the work. Everybody else you can't punish them because they didn't write it. Oh, page 20. What you can do now, you take it to the library. You know we got the library here. Right. Second break, you go to the library, you take a 50 cents worth. No? Auntie? Sorry? 1 rand. Okay, there go to you 1 rand. You throw it in the machine, you make a copy for you. Remember what did we say yesterday? You must take your equation in your own hands. Okay, so glad you see we don't have it. The phone is broken. So you're going to take the book. Take the book and then during break you print the pages you need and then you bring the book back to me. Okay? Is that okay? What? It's very easy. Yeah, it's going to be long yet. Yes? Per page? Okay. There's something wrong with your school. They want to make up for the people who don't pay school fees. Right, listen, settle down. Lovely. Right? Lovely, right? I don't know your names. And I'm not going to waste time and learn your names. Okay? Because, listen, we're going to waste every day 15 minutes learning your name. And at the end of the year, I would only know 2 or 3 of you in here. Sorry? Good. Okay, listen, I'm going to forget, listen. I'm going to forget to call you girl. Because I for 20 odd years, and just referring to the girl that's talking. So why you want to be different? Okay. But anyway, let's do what's good for us. Maths. Okay. You guys had for homework yesterday. Bodmas Primary Book 8. Is that correct? The even numbers. Right. So number 2. The answer is 18. Number 4, 6. Number 6, 8. Number 8, 3. Number 10, 36. Number 12, 20. Okay, is there any issues there? No, okay. Worksheet 2. Okay, if you're quiet and then you can hear me. Okay, you must be marking your work. It doesn't look like you did your work, no? Did you do your work?
Yes, sir.
No, yeah, this girlfriend. Yes. You did it. Now, why are you not marking? The even numbers. Sorry? Oh, yesterday afternoon in the extra lesson. Nice, nice. You see, there she's taking the education in her own hands. And yeah, I thought she did not doing the work. Sorry from my side. Okay. People, worksheet 2, book A. Number 2, 8. Number 4, 2. Number 6, 30, 98. Number 8, 2. Number 10, 1. Number 12, 6. Number 14, 1. Okay, and that's where we stopped yesterday. Not so. So what we're going to do now is worksheet 3, book A, the odd numbers. Okay? Shh. Yes, Michael. Now, yes. We work from the beginning of the lesson till the end of the lesson. And we practice in between and all of those things. Worksheet 3, book A, which is the next worksheet. Okay. Odd. People, don't waste your time, no? Because it's break next, and I don't want to keep you during break. I got nice things on my bread today. So I would like to eat it. I didn't have chance during first break. Come, don't waste your time. Sorry? What did you say? Sorry? Oh, you're talking to Pharaoh. You mustn't be talking. You must do your work. That's why we give you a break. You talk to Pharaoh. Okay, I won't forget Pharaoh's name now. Who's Pharaoh? Pharaoh. Alright. So every time I want somebody to answer a question, I'm going to ask Pharaoh. I'm only joking. Are you finished with the work? Come, get done. Okay, we're going to do the first 5 sums. Sorry? With the first 5. You're almost done. Okay, I'll wait for you. Okay. Don't forget to show the intermediate steps. Okay, the middle, you're working out. Okay, first 5. So according to Bodmas, what must we do first? Brackets. So it's 10 minus 6? 4. 4 times? 5. Which is? 20. That goes at the bottom of that. Not so? Okay. The next one, number 3. Brackets first. 16 plus 8? 24. Divided by? What's 24 divided by 6? You all okay with that? Yes, the next one. 8 plus 2? 10. Times? Which is? 70. You all okay with that? Yes, any confusion?
No, sir.
The next one. Brackets first. So it's going to be 12 minus. What's 12 minus 9? Don't forget Bodmas all the time.
Good afternoon, may I have your attention please? Grade 8 musicals. Can you please drop your forms by Mr. Engel's room during break? Grade 8 music learners to drop your forms by Mr. Engel's room during break, and that is in the music block, girls. Then all Wade House girls to meet in the hall now during break. All Wade House girls to meet in the hall during break. Thank you.
Okay. So according to Bodmas, in number 9, we got addition and we got multiplication. So what must be done first? Multiplication. So it's going to be 8 plus, what's 8 plus 6? You all agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Number 11 is division and subtraction. So what must be done first? Division, not so. You must do it in that order. So you do division first. It's going to be 13 minus 8 divided by 4 is 2. What's 13 minus 2? Okay, are you also with me, no? Number 13, we have division and subtraction. So it must be done first. Division. So it's going to be 8 minus 18 divided by 9. What's 8 minus 2? And the last one, number 15, you got multiplication and you got subtraction. So what must be done first? Multiplication. So it's 7 minus, which is? For homework from this booklet, from the Bodmas booklet, I want you guys to do the odd numbers. The even numbers. We just did the odd numbers. So the even numbers is going to be for homework. Sorry? Worksheet 3, book A, the even numbers. People enjoy the rest of your day. Good afternoon, class. Yes, Michael.
Almost at the girl who did all of those